Finals.
The finals of the ESL Weekly Cup number 56. 55 HP Monks versus Team Something. I went at the
and
other.
No, Jebro is not spacing out on the name. It is actually called Team Something.
With the impressive handlebar mustache of homunculus. Oh, it's
homunculus.
Odium. Yeah, homunculus. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Also, we
have you never watched Big Bang Theory? I learned that word there.
Oh my god. Okay, right, yeah. Sorry. Wow, missing link. Anyway, something else that's quite important is we just want to raise awareness for Evan Nash Play.
No, we don't. Kill for council. Kill for council. The people have decided. Get over it.
No. Just poor behaviour. So we are waiting for the team members to get involved. We do have the blue team up. I don't know if we want to check over those builds quickly as 55 HP Monks are trying to get into the map.
Yeah, sure. So I'm just going to start with Team Something. We do have Shut on a Panic Strike Dagger Pistol Thief going for the Scholar rune. Lots of people going for the Pack rune nowadays. He's still sticking with the Scholar. Same as me, by the way. Not that my build is of any interest
You're amazing.
to anyone. We do have Homunculus or Ingenium Odium on a Embo Warrior, so Holbrook Rune, Soldier's Amulet, and Standard Trade Spread going for the Battle Standard. So Rage is kind of not happening anymore, Rage Signet. That is just over with. The only one who sometimes uses it is Rom, because he is the 1v1 person.
The 1v1 person.
Okay. was that supposed to be a German accent?
It was a bad one.
Okay.
I don't know why. That wasn't my intention.
Okay, then we have Tommy Tom on a Dagger Elementalist. Going for the Strength Rune and Celestial Amulet, Triple Cantrip, and Fiery Greatsword as always. Of course, kind of the sustain game, building up might in the fights, and also a lot of team support with the Conde remove. Then we have Bullet Punch on his Meditation DPS Guardian, Pack Rune, Berserker's Amulet, 3 Meditations, and the kind of middle finger trade spread, as we like to call it. Or at least as I like to call it. And Spuddy does as well.
Yes, I've called it that before.
And there is Evan Nash Blade, because Bullet is on the mission.
Yeah, the same mission that I believe Shad and also Misha were.
Oh, really?
PvP is not really having much of a say in that kind of thing, unfortunately. You know.
We are still missing... No, wait. Texby. There he is. And somebody else left.
Having turns at the moment.
Texby is running a double kit and Alexia as rifle engineer with strength rune, and Celestia with the 60062 trade spread. Nothing out of the ordinary on that one. And while we wait, we already go through 4 and 1 left again, or are we missing something? I can't keep track of people always leaving the arena and stuff. Okay, but do you want to go over 55 real quick? Although we kind of had that. So you might just want to call the builds while we wait.
Can do. Shatter Mesmer, Misha. Eternia playing staff, Ellie. Typical build 00266.
With Melundra
condition
runes.
removal. With Melundra runes, exactly. Since 6, I do have to just double check again. He's playing DP. Panic Strike build. Zanananam playing 2 kit with the Elixir S changing now. And also EC is playing Altruistic Healing Guardian. Supportive team fighting and condition removal extraordinaire. He is called Easy, who is playing a chick character.
Okay. Just to note that.
Never happens again.
Oh, yeah. And Tommy Tom, we already went over his build.
We did.
We are done and we can give them the course ready up.
I
want to take care of that, Jebro.
Smiley faces all round
So
as we go into the final.
We do have also... Let me check. Well, talk, Jebro, talk.
No, you talk.
Oh, I was just checking the engineers. Only difference is Rune of Strength versus Holbrook. What is going to come out ahead? Jebro, any opinions?
Rune of Strength. Oh, okay. It's just increasing his damage, basically. I mean, the reason you go for the Holbrook is good is the minus, you know, the minus condition duration is always good, and you get the minus stacking.
And I screwed up on the overlay again. Team something. This lowercase o. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, chat.
You're famous.
It's hard to keep track. Famous? The chat is famous.
Yeah, the chat is very helpful and useful. And also, who is going to win the final of the ESL Weekly Cup number 56? Will it be 55 HP Mugs? Or will it be Team Something? I'm not sure. I'm wondering how... I mean, I kind of want to watch Texby use this strength rune and see how much extra damage he is going to do. Should be quite nice, actually. Not seen anyone using strength rune on NG before. So kind of experimental evening, really, for a few people here and there. Obviously, he's used it before this game. We'll have to see. Still waiting for the teams to ready up. How do you think Blue Team are actually going to split then on this? Because I've not actually seen these guys too much.
Yeah, I haven't seen that much of them either. I don't know, with Bullet being his... I mean, Bullet on DPS Guardian is kind of standard. I think we have seen him once on the Bunker Guard.
Yeah, that's true.
With him being not a Bunker Guard, this could be kind... Yeah, it's gonna go for... they're gonna go for a 3-point split. I can't really see it any other way.
Yeah, it feels like that would be more beneficial, sure. Oh, we've got another DC, so we're going to be another couple of minutes here, guys. Sorry about that. Yes, 3-point split seems to be fairly logical. We're having the Elementalist there. Bullet Punch. Yeah, it should be okay in most 1v1s there. I mean, he's going to have problems versus people like Eternia, of course. No, might be okay, actually, versus Bullet. But, you know, if he can coordinate with Shad, especially in their burst, you know, they could actually be really horrible together. As long as, you know, Bullet Punch can actually catch up with him. As long as there's targets, you know, they can actually use those meditations, of course, to get in on the point quite quickly. So, yeah, they could be out, just port to their opponents and just burst them down fast and then just back out.
He's got a bit more mobility just due to the pack rune. I remember Bullet was one of the people who... On a DPS Guardian, I mean, we don't have that many of them anyways, but he was the one who stuck with Strength Rune for the longest time. He just wanted the straight up damage, screw mobility, which is kind of, well, Pack is there to do something against one of the, well, weaknesses of the DPS Guardian. Meaning that if you don't have Pack Runes and if you don't have any swiftness on you, people can just walk away from you. You don't really have that much potential to chase people.
Yeah, no, it's true. We'll have to see how he's going to go with that, and if he gets the swiftness he needs and wants.
Oh, and I mean, actually, last second switched to a hammer from a greatsword. No, greatsword again. Okay.
Yeah, it was just for the actual blast there, yeah.
Never mind. So, we are going to have a look at the split of the finals.
But actually, Red Team 55 HP Monks just having a look at Texby and Bullet maybe potentially trying to actually cross. Bullet is going to hold up some of the members of the opposite team just before they get up to keep. His prime target mainly will probably be... Oh no, he's actually behind Eternia at the moment, trying to stop him and EC getting onto the point as soon as possible. We are seeing... Geniomodium at the moment on mid versus Eternia as well.
Texby down. We didn't have anybody actually capping the mine point. Now Port left from Misha there, going back to gather cap on that. But priority was definitely to take out Texby before it even comes to a team fight. Just take kind of the advantage of him being a bit out of position. Tommy Tom falling back to have an eye on the hench. Wow. Not that anyone gets any ideas. And Bullet in mid already gone. So this is looking brilliant for 55.
Focused down by Misha there. He actually came on across the point there. It really wasn't aware where Misha was. Misha just ported up top using the staff too and just took him out with the greatsword too, and just a little bit of a combo there. So it's quite a nice job from Misha actually just spotting out that low HP pool. Of course, we have seen Homunculus go down as well over in the mid. Not looking good for Team Something over here. Misha has popped that portal as well just in case of the support will be needed over there on the mine.
Yeah, and it is second person Misha going through as well. We do have Taxby and Shad advancing towards the mine fight, but I think kind of we are now developing into 1v1 in an off-point fight. Thief against Mesmer, Shad opting to go out of that one. Odium coming in, and now with a bit more preparation. We do see actually also Bullet coming in from behind, a little bit late to the party, I'd say. Currently outnumbered by 55, but going to change with the engage of Bullet Punch. Sensor takes going down already, so the DPS Guardian paying off there in that account. But knockback from the res. There we go, pretty safe, getting him back up. Misha next target, going down. Nobody going for the res. Just a little bit of damage on the side. Wild's team fighting from Shad there. Needs to go into the refuge because he almost got downed by Sensitix. But he's looking for the next engagement. Maybe picking off Shad might be a bit risky with Taxby and Bullet kind of having an eye on Shad. And maybe a bit obvious. Now switching over to Taxby, immobilize out of the stealth and not really getting him. Just invis and gone Taxby is.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he can actually just put those, which is what he just did. He can put those grenades around him, which means 6 isn't going to be able to get very close without getting a lot of conditions just put on him there.
Taxby with his support because we had 160 live on Shad. He actually managing to escape, not really managing to get the target down from the side of Sensitix there. Pretty much the prime opportunity to get shut down in that instance. He wants to reset a little bit, but before he's actually able to, Misha finally spots him and wants to take him out. So a lot of off-point stuff happening. It's just a couple of people scrimmaging on the point, and then the interesting bits happening all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, the benefit here for Shad is it potentially knows how 55 HP monks think rather than play, because obviously this is different comp and whatnot. So he knows that how they're actually going to move around the map, how they communicate and stuff. So, but also, you know, 55 HP monks know how Shad play, of course, and because he's a little bit more independent. It's, you know, they could probably counter him and be aware of where he's gone. Although he has gone to mid to support Taxby to take Eternia down. EC is going to come into the point with Eternia in, of course, Vapor form. That knockback comes out. Is he going to be able to get the res? There's so much pressure down on the body with the poison, and the knockback with the rifle is good from Taxby, which means EC would have to go off point. Of course, doesn't want to do that because he wants to keep the point in their favor, and going off point to res him will, of course, unfortunately not happen because he has gone into down state himself. 55 HP monks were going to come in for the actual backup there as well. No, they've actually are going to do it now. No res going to be coming in from for EC. They're really split here.
He's trying to get himself back up now.
Oh, fair play. He's almost at like 55% HP. Bullet Punch comes in for a lot of cleave damage, which is going to put Sensitix into the down state. A nice move from him. And yeah, probably would have been better if they'd gone with their original decision, of actually maybe going towards the Henge, which I thought Misha and actually Sensitix were going to do originally, and they are going to need to have a mini regroup and a rethink about where they go into next.
I have to say, even though it's not really that 3-point split as I thought it was going to go, it's just Bullet jumping in his role as the Guardian and laying down a load of cleave is just either going to take out Misha or Sensitix. They are pretty vulnerable to that one, and I think the positioning of those two has been a little bit off for that case.
They're actually going to full-on Zerg it to mid as well. And they were stealthed. They're going to break out of that now as they walk up to the top. It's kind of almost predictable as the rest of the blue team are actually here as well. And as that respawn and long regroup happened, unfortunately, well, no, fortunately for Team Something, they were able to go and get that kill over on the west side of the map, of course, for the boss. 25 points and the extra stats. SR comes out down the bottom of the stairs on the east side of the keep at the moment, trying to stealth up. Misha is in stealth as well at the moment, trying to think potentially who's going to be the main target. Probably Bullet Punch, in all fairness. They do have Shad just kind of on top, trying to get a lot of damage down with that short bow, of course. And at the moment, just trying to find a focus target here. And 55 HP Monk's trying to get Shad down, who's really been influential so far, which is a good idea. Misha just keeping him away, that great sword long... range ability, of course, making sure that he's staying off point so he can't apply any pressure on low targets. And sensitics also doing the similar kind of thing that actually at the top the Shad was just doing in the same position of just dropping a ton of AoE damage down on the node. 55 HP Monk's one tick away from getting this midpoint. The Moa is at so low HP. Is that a little bit of not worth it? But hey ho, they might win the team fight here.
Maybe just playing it safe, yeah.
But it is back up though now as well. Might have been a bit of a waste there. Was that from the actual...
Tommy Tom died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, Bullet is a good target in general to get down. The problem is what 55 is going for is, especially with the Mesmer Thief combination, is the strong burst and not the sustained team fight. They want to pick off a target quickly, and I can kind of understand the idea of going for Bullet, considering how detrimental he has been to towards the team fights in terms of taking out the Pain Train combination. But a DPS Guardian doesn't have any sustain. The defensive moves he has is renewed focus, and then also the block ability. So he is the perfect person to negate a strong burst. So I don't think they are going to pick him as a focus target in any of the upcoming team fights. They didn't once, and it didn't work. And it's not a good choice, to be honest.
It just depends. I mean, if they're aware of his cooldowns that have been used.
Stealthing again, they are really all about the complete resets, regrouping, and then trying to get somebody downed quickly. The one that will be downed quickly, maybe, is going to be Tommy Tom. Currently completely unaware of what is about to happen, trying to be sneaky, is on point fast enough for Sensitix to not get the decap, maybe being pulled off. Nice dodge on the magnetic shield there, and we do see Bullet incoming as a support. And now it's gone off to the far point as well, with Taxby and Shut there.
Indeed. Over on the mine, we do have Taxby and Netanya going on point at the moment. We Shad and Misha just going off point in their 1v1. We've seen them two kind of do their 1v1 skirmishes on the side of these points a couple of times over on the mine. This bigger team fight that's currently happening over on the Henge. Actually, Blue Team don't have anyone over on the mid at the moment, which might be something for someone to maybe drop out and potentially go and get a decap. Look at Bullet Punch just jumping on Sensitix there from the side, unawares, catching him out there and almost taking him down as well. Really low HP. Bullet Punch has come out of the node away from the support of EC there, actually.
Oh, now turn it around. There we go. Bullet down. Tom not within there. Oh, interrupt coming from the downside ability of Bullet. Second Storm might be doing it. The damage of Sensitix not quite enough. He didn't get the poison on in time. Block ability comes out for pretty much a reset of him. A lot of damage on Sensitix and Xananan. They are splitting off, which might not have been the best decision.
He's going to take him out, Bullet.
Yeah, Bullet is going to take him out. If Xananan had just stayed with the other guys and not trying to go for the high ground advantage in the next team fight on the midpoint, he would have had a better... But he is actually surviving. Wouldn't have
surprised that he got away there.
Yeah.
I mean, he used the slick shoes to get a big boost of speed, and before he actually had Bullet Punch on his tail there, and really has done a really good job of surviving. He's getting a bit CC here from Texby, who's trying to take him out from behind with the Rifle 4. Whether or not he can potentially pull him down back with that toolkit as well, I'm not sure if he's actually on that cooldown. So they're going to engage on
last second portal by Misha, using it defensively, actually going down afterwards. Texby coming in. There we go, a little bit of damage on him. Doesn't want to go for the down, just wants to get for the damage on the corpse. And now both off point. And the knockback actually brought Xananan back on point, negating the attempt for the decap there. We have a neutralized midpoint. Elementalist 1v1 going on there. And Shut apparently has nothing better to do than to go for a Chieftain, which would end the game.
Indeed, we are. Yeah, it's really over.
It's over Chieftain and no Chieftain. There's no one to steal. The Henge would take care of the game anyways. Chieftain is just going to make it a little bit quicker.
Almost Shad got taken out, boys, there. It's very close. Oh,
Team Something taking the first win in this best of 3.
Good job to Team Something.
Team Something really just sounds like we space out on a name.
Yeah, it's not. It's their actual name.
Team Something or other.
maybe they're going to make this team a full-time thing, and they're just trying to decide on the name. Team Beanie Hat. The 55 HP. I don't know. I wanted to text
head.
Yes, my hat, which I don't have on today.
Then maybe Team Jebro's head.
Dome team.
Dome.
Team Dome. One day I will get someone to have that team. Okay, so we're gonna see Team Something take this
kicked out of the arena again. What is happening today?
I don't know. Maybe my arena is much like an undecided person.
Okay.
I don't know.
It kind of felt like something else was supposed to go there.
If you're wondering why I'm a little bit spaced out today, more so than usual, of course, I haven't slept for almost 48 hours, so I'm a little bit not with it today. So I do apologise.
Okay.
I sometimes make a couple of mistakes here and there.
Damn, I don't have any excuse for being bad.
I'm waiting for the comments and chat on that one. Okay, so we are back in the arena, kind of.
I am, at least in loading screen. And then you just need to rotate it towards the correct map.
Which is Skyhammer, the second map. Oh no, sorry.
Don't start with that one.
We were going to go to Skyhammer, no. It's okay. 5 HP monks, you do not have another chance.
I despise Skyhammer as a map, but to be honest, I kind of just want to see two top teams go at it on Skyhammer once.
One day, Nick, your dream may come true. If all the other maps are bugged and we only have the choice of Skyhammer. I still miss Rated Capricorn, just being a Mesmer and being OP underwater.
Capricorn sucked.
It was always fun. Alright, Nick.
I'm happy that it's gone.
The big pirate ship was cool.
Was it?
Fine, screw you then. I like pirates. Who in chat likes pirates?
Oh,
they are.
Really?
You do.
Oh, this weekly cup is getting out of hand.
Hipster cups. We have to we have some time to cup, so we could be slightly random. It wouldn't be the normal ESL Weekly Cup without slight randomness and entertainment from your hosts Nick and Jebro.
The Jebro.
In Germany, I'm in London, England. How are you?
Through the magic of the internet, we can talk with each other. Isn't technology awesome?
If you are having issues with the stream, follow the channel to support, for one. Click the little wrench, as we're going to call it, because we're American, in the bottom right-hand corner of the player, and say the reason why you cannot see the stream, and they might send some bandwidth if they have some spare.
Which they probably do not.
Yes, they do, Nick. That was a negative. Twitch love us.
Do they?
That's more stuff.
If they love us, why isn't your channel partnered? Twitch, do it now.
Also, if you would like to have the potential for selling yourself on your stream, please whisper me in game Jebro.6370, and I will host your stream after we have finished this ESL Weekly Cup. That will be around 200 viewers that you will get to your stream instantly. So if you do want to be hosted, please message me in game or say also in the chat on the Twitch channel that you would like to be hosted, and I will do that. If there is anyone that you would like to see hosted.
What if there are more than one person?
If there is more than one person, I will judge
decide?
it on the first person that messages me.
Really? First come, first serve?
Yeah. Why the hell not?
Okay. Be quick about it to get the viewers, who might stay if you're funny. Or entertaining in some other kind of way.
Or good at the game.
Or good, yeah, that's also an option. Kind of a little bit out there. I can't relate to being good at the game.
This, oh, and make sure that you'll remember to get your, Caloris there.
Ah.
To talk to my Twitch people. You can talk to your Twitch people, Clarice. You should do that. And help me. Up a Jebro.
Okay, we do have 5 people on both sides again, which means hopefully we're gonna see enough ready ups in a couple of seconds. Again, we do have 55 HP monks on the red side, and Team Something on the blue side currently leading with 1 win. This is a best of 3, so a second win, a win on this map would result in a win for Team Something. All 55 could equalize the score. Jebro, what do you think? Which team does have the advantage on this map while we still wait for ready ups?
I'm feeling Team Something at the moment, actually, to be fair. I'm liking Bullet Punch's kind of... It's not random, really. He's really picking the right targets on the opposite team. I think Zanananan did a really good job of escaping from him earlier, but I don't know. They had some good movement. You know, Texby was doing a nice job with the rune set actually that he had from the strength. He's doing some nice damage. You see him actually over on the mine point. He kept dipping in. He literally was doing circles through the node and getting decapped every so often. Just slight ticks, knowing exactly how many times he needed to get back on. They lured 55 HP monks out of the node to get the res on someone. He actually just ran round the corner and just came in and got the decap. So they're actually doing some nice little moves that, you know, just the mobility around the map. They're actually doing quite well at just taking out 55 HP monks that way, making the commit to points where, you know, it's kind of the 55 HP monks were a bit predictable in their movement in the first game. So, you know, their slow regroups, re-engaging didn't really do them any favors because they didn't really, you know, get anything out of it, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure how they're going to... We are still waiting for one player as well. Sorry, that's why we haven't started the game yet.
I mean, one just has to admit that kind of what turned around most team fights was either Misha or Sensitix, or potentially even both, going down. I think they did have a little bit of a trouble with the positioning in most of the team fights.
Sorry, I'm just typing to ready up.
Yeah, it does actually look like Germany in general has a little bit of internet trouble at specific times.
Yeah, I know. It does seem to be something with Germans.
Although,
I don't know
thankfully, for some reason, I do not.
Thankfully, Nick, because you're a legend, and they're just like, yeah, we need to give Nick all the bandwidth in the world because he needs to stream the game. And we're going to go into that game right now, everyone.
Let's hope everyone is going to stay lag-free and we can enjoy the second game. It is still 55 HP monks on the red side against Team Something on the blue side. And we are shortly going to have a look at the splits of this second game in the best of 3.
Having a look at the blue team at the moment, going for Tommy over on the close point. We are going to see 4 members just running past the mid at the moment. Looks like we might have a 1-1-3 split actually at the moment from those guys. Potentially stealthing from Shad, who's actually going to detour back to mid to potentially try and get some burst on EC, although he's kind of hanging around waiting to see who is going to engage on the midpoint. Red team are going to send 3 members to close. No, I don't think so.
Not yet. I think they just want to save it a little bit. Don't really think it's necessary for Texby. Texby is doing a brilliant job of just costing them a little bit of time. Time that could be used for Bullet to come back in. I don't know if that's the right move. They are 3 people of the red team still. And falling back with all 5, are they? No, they are 2 at the moment. Falling back from Sensitix on the side, who will probably mean the end of this 2v2 quite quickly if we don't have the reinforcements from the blue team coming in from the side. And now the fight is just completely going over to the quarry. Of course, good situation for the blue team at the moment, having the uncontested waterfall cap and just a pretty chill 1v1 between 2 elementalists in mid.
pardon me, just as I go to cough. So Shed going down over on the quarry node there, and we still got, like Nick said, the 1v1 happening over on the mid between Texby and Eternia. Texby actually doing a nice job at the moment. As Eternia starts to slowly build up his HP as he goes into that water attunement, of course that will bring it up probably past Texby's, which is the point which it gets kind of difficult for an engineer, I guess. Bullet Punch has gone down over on the other side with the banner coming out, and he's going down instantly again. Oh my god.
Nice damage on Bullet with the second one. They are gonna get him down completely. Now the upper hand definitely on the side of 55, already kind of forcing some of the blue team to just disengage. I think Odium sees he's not gonna get out of this situation. He's just trying to be annoying as long as he can, and the blue a little bit of a reset. Bullet will maybe, I don't think if it's a good choice to try and outnumber the mid fight now, because the rest of 55 is just gonna come in from the side. So an engage now might be a bit premature, although you still want to keep the mid neutral.
I don't know. I mean, EC's got really not many cooldowns. They're coming up now. Renewed Focus is still up as well, but he'll start to get that stability back, of course, with Stand Your Ground. But he's going to be okay. I mean, I think it would just to make sure that definitely could stay on that. They need to be aware that they need to get someone on the point, because EC is free capping at the moment. Somebody just getting on there as well, and Homunculus coming into node to offer up some assistance. The fight is kind of starting to go on to the south side of the midpoint at the moment. Brilliant Punch trying to get some focus down on Misha, and then reversed completely by the combination of Sensitix, Misha, and Zanananan, taking him down. And Bullet Punch is going to go down pretty damn quick there.
Still a lot of AoE just with trying to get Bullet down. Also just opting for the damage instead of just trying to go for it down there is a little bit safer. The red team managed to recover. We do have Taxby a little bit out of position, but as an engineer you can kind of do that. Although we have said he doesn't have most...
Oh, that was not nice. He got pulled in from Zen with the toolkit 5 and then got knocked back
going for the res. That's not smart. Too many conditions on Taxby. Now abandoning him, trying to get back to the mid fight, and maybe still having a say in that, because the rest there could have easily cost him his life. Shard having a little bit of trouble looking for the reset at the moment. Actually, the half HP engage on Misha, getting a little bit of damage down, and maybe that was too offensive of him. Going on the side with Sensitix engaging. We do have the mower on Homunculus Odium, completely bringing him out of the fight and actually bringing him down. Not just avoiding the rest on that one, but also in that time just in damaging down Shard, taking Odium with him. And that is now a huge advantage, which also led to the cap in mid.
Xananan is doing a nice bank point holder at the moment. He's going to come in a 1v1 versus Texby, actually. Oh, doing a nice dodge there to avoid that toolkit 5 ability. He's going to come back. They're doing an extreme again. Do you remember what they did at Forest when they did an extreme defense, sending so many members over towards one point to just dispense of one person? Zanananan is going to disengage here with EC and Misha just following up from behind onto Texby. Sensitix is going to then pop that SR onto Zanananan and trying to get a focus target on someone as they are stealth. Not sure who it is. It feels like that was a little tiny bit wasted, but hey ho. Tommy not really aware of where they are until that stealth is dropped, which has just happened.
Bullet now caught. There we go. Didn't really get off the panic strike on that one. Trying to find the next point of engage. With an engage on Bullet, especially Sensitix just needs to be really sure he can take him out while he is still CC'd. Because if Bullet gets out of the CC and Sensitix is on him trying to burst him down, Sensitix is gonna die. Oh,
yes.
There we go. Defensive measurements, but not really managing to turn it around that quickly. Sensitix porting out, and the entire fight has moved over to the quarry, except for a little bit of a 1v1. Shut has also to keep an eye on Waterfall. Shut as a backpoint defender. That is a, I think, unfortunate result of a bit of curious rotation there.
Yeah, Texby's coming back now. Shed's probably had a little bit of a shout and said that someone needs to pop around mid, maybe. Or look, hello, we're going to just come in and we're going to burst down, maybe try and get CC combo going. Oh, Texby going for that knockback there. I do believe that Eternia was still in the armor reverse with some stability, so not able to get that CC and kind of wasting that cooldown. But he is going to go down nevertheless, very close to it, with EC coming in with some great support. Not enough, of course, low on HP. He is going to also pop that crate to try and keep EC stun there, not able to do that. I do believe we did see him going through the portal? Yes, we did, with Misha coming back through and then with the res as well, which means they can pop through if they need to. They didn't. Now going to just walk it over towards the mid, and Eternia's going to be absolutely fine.
Oh, now we did see the port in from Bullet Punch, but Eternia is not the right target there. He wants to go up there and try and pick off Shut potentially, and try and pick off Sensatix or Misha, of course. But picking off Shut would be idiotic because he's on his team. Of course. And now the red team is falling back towards the quarry point, maybe leaving a bit of an opening on the mid if they rotate fast, but no, Odium as well as Bullet seem to be caught in a bit of an unfortunate spot here, forcing the team fight to happen a little bit besides the quarry point itself. So really just trying to take out the people. There we go. Good damage on Tech Speed, but also good damage on Sensatix. Going down now. We do have Issei immediately ready for the instant res, but the damage of Bullet and Shut is just too much for him to handle. He's opting to just go away. No, there we go. Rally happening from the death of Tech Speed. He, of course, was also low and just died on the side. Shut going down afterwards. This is looking good for 55 at the moment.
Yeah, Bullet Punch has got so much pressure on him. It doesn't take a lot to really take him down quite low, and he has to be really aggressive kind of all the time to make sure that he's being useful enough, which is actually what he's doing. He's doing a good job. Unfortunately, they're going down to a shatter coming out from Misha, and we are going to see probably Homunculus going down very shortly after that, which has just happened. So Blue Team not doing too well in these kind of skirmishes that they're having over on the quarry, and actually getting decapped over as well over on the waterfall.
Double decap.
Oh, we've seen the decap over in the mid as well. Okay, 55 HP Monks losing that node to Tommy there.
Hard to do, but sometimes it happens. Still the advantage on the side of 55. They have Odium bleeding out on the side, meaning they are one additional person in the team fights on the rest of the map. We did see, Tommy Tom going down after the Vapor Form. Shut is not the person who wants to rest. Does he really want to be sneaky? Does he?
Well, he came in with the SR as well.
Why is he staying in this team fight? He is gonna die.
I don't know. He's being a little bit more aggressive.
No, he's really trying to keep it neutral. He does not want to give up the cap, and the rest might actually happen. No, the damage could be a bit too much. Bullet is gonna die in that res attempt, at least almost managing to keep himself alive just long enough for Odium to come in for the rescue and maybe give him a bit of support if he goes down, but that means the cap is gonna go over to 55 again, and we still do have the neutral on the waterfall. Also, now Portal happened. We are gonna see a Lord Rush. They want to end it quick and painless, as it seems.
Indeed. I mean, there they just had the wrong people involved in that fight to try and get anyone rest up. First of all, Shad obviously comes into the point, wants to try and get the res, but if he stealths as well, he's going to lose the cap. And, you know, did drop that SR, which made them lose a few more caps as well. So, looks like Red Team are just going to go for a Lord Rush, actually. Yep. Misha
and no reaction from the blue.
And not
actually,
Shut
went for the aggressive. I don't know, did he just kind of surrender at that point? Or did he really not notice that there were 3 people taking care of the Lord?
He might have just slash danced it there, to be fair.
Potentially. I think
which is what I'm going to call it now.
He really couldn't have done anything against that at that point.
Not really. I mean, he has 1v2'd before, but...
So, solid for 55, equalizing the score, meaning we are going into a third match. Once a double cap happened, the game was already kind of done. They just managed to carry it all the way through to the end. The Lord Rush, I think, was a bit for style purposes.
Yeah, just to end it quickly and just have a little bit of fun. Burst it down. I think they knew that the blue team had probably kind of almost given up there, as it had kind of snowballed in the 55 HP Monks' favour. So on this map, of course, if we look at the teams, have a look at the comps and whatnot, so probably mobility is on the favour of 55 HP Monks, of course, with Portal, and with the defensive play, actually, that they played in that last game, going for the 2 caps that we saw, and Portal was used quite well as well. We could see, I mean, probably more, I don't know, they'll try and get some decaps here and there whenever they can. I mean, since 6 isn't really doing much in terms of trying to get decaps.
If you want to go for a 2-point strategy, this is the map for you.
Yeah,
because
true.
we do have the clock tower. From the clock tower, you have a pretty much perfect view towards the other 2 points. You have complete map overview from that, so if you win that fight and if there's a strong gauge, you can also go for the trebuchet to assist you in the mid fight. Trebuchet not as useful on the outer points because it just takes longer for the trap shot to get there, and there's a bit more room to actually escape the trap shots without having to dodge it all the time. Of course, also trebuchet, you have to consider that it is most useful in a very chaotic big team fight. So trapping a 1v1, we have seen that happen, and we have seen it be completely useless. Because one person in a 1v1 can easily dodge the trebuchet and still survive. If it's a chaotic team fight, there is always one person who fails to dodge. Almost always.
Yeah, just because they're either trying to focus target or they're actually just trying to, you know, they haven't actually got any dodges left or anything to actually mitigate that damage that's coming in. So, like you said, more often than not, you know, it feels beneficial at points if it's used in the right fight and, you know, to actually get the advantage. And especially if you're just going to pop out of the spawn, you know, the Thief and the Mesmer, of course, and anyone else can, just as they respawn, pop a shot off somewhere, and it can actually make a big deal, you know, interrupt a stomp. Assist in the res as well, just as talking about other things that it can be used for, of course. The reason we're talking about traps is, again, we are waiting for players to...
Because they are interesting.
and it's also interesting as well.
You'd be the judge of that.
Traps being used mainly in World v World, in Guild Wars 2, of course. Popular feature in the siege weaponry.
Okay. Why not? Why not?
It was
random
World
v World fact.
It wasn't a lie. But yes, welcome if you have come to the stream for the first time. Welcome. We hope you are enjoying yourself and having a good evening. This is the Guild Wars 2 ESL Weekly Cup number 56. It's the final. Each team has one game apiece. We are looking for our finalist to win the ESL Weekly Cup number 56.
Okay.
We will be doing a gem giveaway after the stream. Not before. Yeah. Not after the stream, because obviously the stream will be offline and I won't be able to do a gem giveaway. After this game. And it will be 800 gems. All you need to do is follow the channel, and later I will do the giveaway, which will pop up in chat, and it will be standard random number between 1 and 100. That will come up later. Putting it in chat now will get you nothing.
Just
everyone will start doing it.
Just to maybe bring the topic back to something at least somewhat relevant. What do you think? Does one of these comps have a particular upside on this map or in general?
On this map, I mean, Mesmer is really strong because, you know, if you're using the staff ability on number 2 in the different porting positions, you can go port from the top up to the mid. You can be really mobile, and the cooldowns they have as well. She's got the blink, of course, got the staff 2, got them also the portal. Sorry, so so that's really good. Mesmer's fantastic on this. Obviously, Thief as well.
Yeah, also
literally just walk through the middle of the map, and Elementalist. So they've got 3 players that can do that.
Yeah, Mesmer's kind of the only point where the setup differs, at least in terms of classes. In terms of build, we of course have the clash between Bullet, the DPS Guardian, and Issei, the altruistic healing Bunker Guardian. Is he actually changing anything for this map? No, still running the Mace focus. I kind of like when people use shield on this map, just for the midpoint fight.
Yes, it's good because you can knock into those side points there, which is really nice. If you can dip them into there, you get a significant amount of caps. But we are going to see the game. It's already done.
That we are 10 seconds to go until the game starts. It is the third and last game for today. It is the finals between 55 HP Monks and Team Something. Whoever is going to pick up this game is going to pick up the win for the entire tournament. So, what do the splits say?
The splits say that Misha's going over towards the windmill, probably going to drop that portal over there. We are going to see a free player push from 55 HP Monks. Actually, Sensitics porting up to the mention there. With Eternia also going to get on node very, very quickly with Zananan and also going to range off node. So they're going to kind of range just with Eternia taking any pressure, trying to get him off point. Is going to be Texby with that rifle as well. But they are going to disengage, using it as a bit of a distraction tactic to potentially go over to the mid, where Sensitics has actually disengaged quite quickly, and they've actually used the Mara on Homunculus there and got him down quite quickly. So 55 HP Monks did a really nice job there.
I'm really liking that. They left Xananan and Bullet Punch actually not getting Xananan down quite in time. Left him there. They actually used two people. Team Something used two people to deal with him in that situation, which gave 55 the benefit of outnumbering them in the mid-fight. It has developed back into a 2v2, although Sensitics from the side trying to get some cluster bombs in there. Maybe now we do see the reforming of the team fight, recommitting from the red team and going into it. Oh, Texby kind of running into two people there. Misha trying to get some bursts. Monkey's also on the side. And now the focus on Tommy Tom Tom can start happening. Misha has to get out of there because Shut just randomly walked past her. Could have taken her out, but didn't opt for it. Now having another target.
I really like that move there. That was a really nice move for 55. We have a nice, like, coordinated. You can tell that they're starting to mesh together as a team now a bit better. You know, they're starting to get there. It feels like they're starting to get a bit more confident in their movement and whatnot as well. So they're really, really doing a great job at the moment. Over in mid, hopefully. Although and Xananan's always looking at the back point. I don't think he's been decapped many times. I mean, he's doing a really good job actually. And just they're just watching the back point, making sure no one's taking it, and that's really influential and helping them to actually stay in any games where they do start to lose any points. The focus now over on the midpoint is Tommy here is on the side of the node with Misha as well, trying to just keep him away from putting any pressure on the point, but not really happening and actually getting a lot of damage on himself. 55 HP Monks kind of rallying towards each other as any trouble comes in, and Tommy's actually had to disengage a little bit there on the mid.
I mean, the team fight is not really, it is a bit slow here and there, but I mean, yeah, now they are reacting to it. Sensitics, really close with the refuge. Bullet Punch coming in with a bit of AoE, but nice dodge from Sensitics, getting out of that one alive. They still don't quite know where he's gone. Bullet Punch opting to be defensive because a Stealth Thief can always mean a decap. But what I wanted to say originally is that Misha's positioning was just way too good to just leave him free casting.
Yeah, they needed to put pressure on, which is what Tommy tried to do. But as soon as he went up there, you know, someone else jumped up and tried to, you know, reverse it, which means he had to disengage. Misha's actually going to go for the decap.
Nice with the immobilize. We do have a magnetic shield. Decap came through, and the death of Xananan off points. So now Windmill gonna be turned over to the blue team. Nope. Doesn't look like Sensitics wants to do anything against that, kind of weighing his chances and saying, nope, that's not going to happen in a 1v2. So points going over to the blue team, maybe finally able to make a bit up in terms of the lead that the red team has accumulated.
Indeed, Tetsu's probably going to watch out just for us and on the respawn, of course, because that is their close point, so he needs to be aware of that, as they do have the only point on the map. And the scores are pretty close, 102-90 in favour of 55 HP Monks at the moment, and they have gone on the offensive over on the mansion, taking down Tommy there. And Bullet Punch is going to just meditate out of there with the port and use that as a good excuse to disengage, along with, we see, Shad there as well. So they're going to move their attention over to the mid, as they do have the windmill, moving a little bit easier for them to maneuver around the map if they do have that the far point and the mid, of course, and a good time to do it because, of course, we did have the respawn. Of other players happening as well.
Eternia's just trying to stay alive, being chased by Bullet and dying completely out of position now. It's of course it can be really nice to try and just outrun your opponents, but if you don't manage to stay alive, then you can really put yourself in a disadvantage in terms of being able to get rest. And now that disadvantage has gone over to 55, meaning that if Team Something is able to put a lot of pressure down, but they aren't. Where are they going? We
Doesn't feel like it.
on an offensive, but we do have a portal there, so the decap is probably not going to happen. Poison field put down, and no, reaction not happening. There we go. The decap came through. But he's not going to be able to do anything against the cap. Zanana falling back with the reaction a bit slow. Decap happening. Therefore, blue team taking the lead here. But still midpoint neutral. Bullet punch now going down. We have Tommy Tom Tom going for a res. Knockback from Misha. And there we go. Stomp coming through. Shad trying to take out Sensitix. Is actually getting damaged more than Sensitix is on that attempt.
I mean, this is such a slow Kylo at the moment. This is ridiculously, like, the points have been tested a majority of the time, actually, more than we've seen any caps coming out. Tommy going down at mid, which means, which is not going to be good for those guys. He is potentially going to get rezzed here by Texby. Very close. He is going to get up. He's going to be okay. Sensitix actually really low HP on that SR. He's going to take him down by Shad there with some nice cleave damage from that short bow, of course, and actually switching it back over into their favor there. So doing a nice job trying to keep the focus over on Sensitix means that Antonio is going to have to stay on point, not able to get off point note and actually res him. We have seen Misha going down as well, just off point on the mid to Shad, who's going to about to take her out. But at the moment, not looking too good for 55 HP monks. They are 2v2 over on the mansion as well. Zanananan is very low on HP. That heal and the support coming out from EC is very good. He's trying to line the sight Zanananan there on the kind of wooded area on the left side as we're looking at the point at the moment. Bullet Punch is also going to apply a lot of pressure to him and just line the sight. And this 2v2 might be a little bit less. Bullet Punch can get some nice bursts on Zanananan. Doesn't feel like it's going to end anytime soon. Doing a nice job today, actually.
This was a really good move from Team Something, because splitting it over just with the decap that happened and then moving into a proper 2v2 there was completely to their advantage, leaving 55 with a rotation of a Ellie and your two Glassy classes, the Pain Train Mesmer Thief combination on that. And taking out one of those could completely turn the fight, as it did. Taking out Sensitix, I think, first, Misha afterwards. Got them the cap on that. Now 55 trying to turn it around with another engage on the windmill point. 1v1 developing. Decap happening again. There we go. Shot taken out. He was the defensive force on that. Not really what you want to see. Texby getting on point. Res is not going to happen. We have the teleport, but that is just to buy some time. Res is not in his cards today. Misha also getting good pressure on Texby down, but he does not want to be left in 1v1. Could actually, just due to the condition damage. An engineer with a couple of grenades can get some real issues into the Pain Train combination, even if they are two. As long as he doesn't get bursted down, which is pretty much what happens now, he can be very dangerous for squishy classes. Even in a 2v1.
Yeah, you got the vulnerability and the burning ticks as well that happened just from Kriya. Whoa, Misha getting the trap right in the face on mid.
Still getting the cap? No.
No, because Shad's in there. Look at that combination. And that was just a perfect example of how the trap can just completely change things sometimes. Because Misha was just unawares, just thinking, yeah, we got this cap. Bang in the face.
And just one shot.
Mm-hmm.
One shot happening. Mid cap going over back to the blue team. We do have the disengage from Windmill happening and the big team fight moving over to the mansion.
Yeah, Bullet Punch is on node at the moment. I'm not sure. Maybe they should get Texby on there. It might be a little bit more beneficial because he's obviously a little bit more squishy as he comes into best onto Zanananan with combination of Texby as well. A nice combination to take him out of the fight. EC is going to start to disengage with Sensitix here as well. They just need to make sure. I don't know, it might be beneficial to try and keep someone there to try and contest it, but they're trying to switch over to mid to get that point as soon as possible. Blue team something, sorry, will pick up the mansion. Oh, they're so close to getting mid 55 HP monks, but Tommy is doing a nice job at just rotating those achievements. Also rotate out of the point with Texby there as well, so he can get back on.
Maybe trying to get the trebuchet on that on this fight might be good. Oh, and as I said,
about it.
Sensitix already in the trebuchet for the mid-fight could be detrimental. First shot is the important one. And down goes the bullet. Tommy Tom trying to go for the rest, dodging into a static field, actually bringing him down as well with a second trebuchet shot. And that just cleaned up the mid-fight.
They could try a little mini Zerg now on Mansion if they really wanted to, but not necessary. We have seen the
just maybe the 1v1 decap. Eternia on their Star Valley, of course, has the knockback, but doesn't even need to use Immobilize, and knockback gets the decap just due to being quick enough, or maybe Odium not quite being quick enough. Shut also rotating back. That they want to regroup. And I think they want to regroup. We do have Texby being chased. Maybe assistant in form of Bullet, and the Elemental's coming. Shut tried to be sneaky, but he is not.
To be sneaky. Bullet Punch actually just going to avoid Texby as he goes down. Tommy trying to come in for the support as well, but a bit too late, unfortunately for him. Texby was in that 1v2 situation over on the windmill, of course, and it looks like we're going to see another engage from the blue team onto the midpoint. EC is here with Eternia. I'm not sure that would be the best option. It would take a while to take either of those two guys down. Whether or not they think about using the Treb, which is what Sensitix is going to do again, and bringing down. Oh, perfect timing! Look at that. Just knocked back Tommy there as he's going for the down and takes him into the down state. Mishi's going to be back up, and the Treb again really flipping it into the favor of 55 HP monks.
And he doesn't even need to stay on that now. He doesn't need to. The first shot is what already turned it around. We do have Misha down on the side. Issei trying to go for the rest. Maybe needs to. And surprisingly few dodges on this one. They just want to try and damage down Misha now. Maybe it's going to happen. Issei is just staying on the rest. They want the rally on Misha, but it's not happening because the damage isn't quite there. Issei really committing to trying to keep him up, because of course that means the rally on the other side. Now knocking back. Do we have a blue trap as well? No, that was a different knockback, I think, from a turret.
Yes, I do believe so as well. Bullet Punch going down again. He's going to maybe be okay, but the damage coming in, I think we did see a couple more trap shots coming from Sensitix. Going for the Mansion decap, because everyone from the blue team is so focused on the mid. Sensitix might even be able to... Nope, he's not going to stay for the full cap. Tommy coming back there. So just increasing that lead again, even further, very important. And 55 again looking after their back node with Misha there. Coming back as well.
Misha's going to be in a lot of pain. No, good dodges. Good dodges there.
Good job.
Burst is gone and turning it around.
Down here, actually.
Turning it around, we have Zenana as assistance. He can deal with the down shot, and Misha is on the bullet hunt. Trying to chase him a bit. Nope. Opting to just get back into the mid fight. We do have a down. Some Homunculus Odium trying to go for the res on Texby, but the damage is a bit too much for him to handle. And now he is in a bad spot because he is just getting damage down. Oh, that could have also led to death just due to fall damage. Quite close on that one. And now again, decap. Decap mentioned it. It just looks like Team Something is too damn busy with trying to get the advantage in 1 point than to keep an eye on the close point.
At the moment, the lead that's come out for 55 HP monks, I do not think it's really going to be possible for blue team to come out. We might even... No, we're probably going to finish the game, but we only have 1 minute remaining in this ESL Weekly.
And they are going to make a trip cap out of it. We do see the portal back into mid to negate the decap attempt from Texby. They are picking up the cap on the Mansion and still maintaining the cap just with... I mean, okay, you don't want Issei as a solo point defender, but with a 3 cap this short before the end, it doesn't really matter. Against 3 people, still maintaining a 3 cap towards the end, and 55 HP monks taking this in a 2-1 victory, and they are today's winners of the ESL Weekly.
Congratulations indeed, and nice performance from 55 there. A nice performance from Team Something in the first game.
Nice trap use. I mean, Damn.
Yeah, that was really, really influential there. I mean, Six was a good person to use that because he was so mobile that he could quickly drop a shot in and then get back into the point where it's actually just been, you know,
Yeah.
trebbing there as well. So